start recording as well to put it on the YouTube and stuff.
All right.
So yeah, hello guys. Our first guest for a Europod podcast thing, Scrimitzu from Romania. Great guy, great poker player. So yeah, let's do it. This is my this is first time I'm ever doing podcast. I'm really not experienced in that thing.
Okay.
So let's see how it goes.
I did like a few, so if you want, we can switch. We can switch around our podcast. This is funny because this used to be actually my first streaming microphone.
Oh, really?
I had this one, and then I went to the Blue Yeti, which was the more fancier one that all the streamers were using back then because there was no other USB mic brand that was actually decent back then. There wasn't no HyperX. There was like nothing. But this one I remember that I had to hold like really close.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing about it.
So I was wondering if I have to do this now, or like, can you guys ask like chat if you're hearing it? Like,
yeah, guys, can you just say how is the sound like when Scrimitzu is talking and when I'm talking? Yeah, just let us know if anyone is listening. So yeah, first of all, I want to thank you for coming, and I have a little gift for you.
Oh, what?
Not exactly.
Oh my God! Thank you so
if the size is not good, I still L. I still got XL. And
you have XL? I'll take XL.
But it's in a car. So when we go.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, this is beast mode. Wow, this is so nice.
Yeah, that logo looks nice, really.
Yeah.
Loud and blue. Guys from ACR or whatever.
Thank you guys. Thanks a lot for this.
Adam sorted out.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Very nice.
You are the man.
I'll try it on. I'm not sure.
Community should be closer to Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
right. No problem.
So yeah, that's how we can start. You can tell us a little bit about how you started your poker and streaming, and
so,
like standard.
If I were to like recollect in general, poker for me was, so I was during like a pretty nasty time in my life because I wanted to go to so my parents and grandparents, they really wanted me to go to like computer science college because it was pretty obvious to them, and it's very obvious to me that this is like the future, right? This was like I don't know, like 14, 13 years ago, something like that, right? It was like
it's like 2006. Yes,
no, 2008, yeah. So yeah, we're both bad at math. 2008, and my grandparents, like, they really wanted me to do IT college. I was a gamer since like 2 years old, so like you can't really blame them. Like, I've been on a computer since like I was. But the idea is that they wanted me to go, and I wanted to do everything else. I wanted to go to psychology. I want to do sports because I was the semi-pro athlete, basketball player.
Oh, you're a basketball player?
Yes.
Nice.
I used to. I had like accident knee stuff, knee problems for like basketball players. Like, not great. Are
you born in Romania? Or you
yes. Yeah, I'm from here.
You're
I'm
real
a little
Romanian.
bit more like north, but then I came. Like, I'm from Botoșani, which is like 100 kilometers like north.
Because your English is very good, so it
Thanks. Until
makes me doubt that you're Romanian.
I never went to like an English-speaking country ever.
Right.
So I just mostly learned from like cartoons, like watching a ton of cartoons and games, because there's no games in Romania. Everything is in. Do you have like in your country cartoons that are like dubbed, so like translated vocally in your language? Or are they English?
No, most of them are translated.
Okay, I think that's pretty shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they did this now here too, because the English that I learned was mostly from Cartoon Net.
Yeah, when you see how Scandinavian people talk, this is how they learn English, because most of like movies and the cartoons are not translated. And
yeah.
Like
you have to work your brain out. You have to figure it out. Yeah.
But now it's like kind of different because most kids watch YouTube and stuff, and they learn English. Yeah. My daughter is like 7 years old, and she can already speak English. She thinks that she can speak English because she's born in England, but we came when she was just 2 years old. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Nice. So you used to be an athlete too, because I've seen on your profile on like Instagram it says athlete right below the.
No, it's poker.
That's
I played basketball myself. Yeah, I played up to 14 years old.
Nice.
So like
Nice.
8 years.
I've learned until like 20. I was on the team of my college, like university team, but then I had to drop out. But anyways, the idea was that they said so I wanted to do acting, I wanted to do psychology, and I wanted to do sports.
Oh, sorry, Lukevla said I thought he was from USA. It's because of his accent.
Everybody thinks that. Like most of my students actually think that because I just watched a lot of movies, guys. That's it. That's how you start speaking.
And most of them are Hollywood movies.
At some point, you start speaking some different language, and then one day you watch Fight Club, and then you start speaking like this. You're like a real USA citizen, you know. But anyways, the main idea was that they said you don't need a college for like any of those things, and you're going to computer college, and otherwise we're not supporting you. So I was like, okay, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go to computer college. I ended up dropping after second year. I didn't go second year at all. I played WoW. For 1 year, I played World of Warcraft. And then so that was first year, but I passed somehow. But the idea is that like at computer science college, you don't actually learn computer science. You learn 7 types of math. You learn physics. You learn fucking I don't know, like anything else rather than
all
programming.
kind of nonsense. Yeah, not practical.
So like for 2 years, and then they give you some old programming shit that's not reasonable anymore to like study. So. Yeah, it's kind of shit. So in the second year, I realized that I could actually make money playing poker online because I saw. So of course, like the story starts. I watched WSOP and I saw the people, you know, like I saw Scotty Wen and Joe Hashem and like shit like that. I was like amazing. Like Chris Moneymaker. It was like the time with like Chris Moneymaker won and. I loved Sammy Farha, Sammy Farha, like by far is like my favorite player.
Italian mafia.
Yeah. And so it was, for me, it was like I saw Tom Guan, I saw this kid and like, yeah, I deposited $50 and then I make millions online. I'm like, I don't have $50, but there's this site that gives you $50 for free. If you give them the ID and pass the test. So I started studying, I passed the test, I got $50.
Was it poker strategy something?
Yes. It still exists today, but the offer is not, poker's not booming anymore. So I got $50 and I put them all on one table and I have like 140. My idea was like, fuck it, dude, I'm just gonna double it up. Like, no me 50, no me 100, no me 200, you know, so on, just double it up. And the second day I lost them, but I realized it wasn't like that stupid of a loss because I realized like, wait, okay, I remember the hand. It was like 14 years ago. I remember the hand. I had king 9, flop was queen jack 10. He had ace king, and I thought, okay, but you can have like queen jack 10, and that's why you can have like all sorts of sets. So you can maybe ace, maybe kings. And I started realizing I'm good at this thing, you know. I started like I have the second best hand. Maybe I'm not that stupid to go all in there and like I didn't like lose my money, you know. So I was like, okay, this bankroll thing requires an ID, right? I was a college student. I lived in a dorm. I have a lot of friends that also have IDs. So I got another bankroll. I made another account. I passed the test again. I promised them 20% of winnings if I did it. But actually, I started to play Nolma too. Like, I started to actually learn, like, proper bankroll management, not putting all your money into, like, one. And then I got a few of those bankrolls. I lost it. Then I stopped losing at some point. I realized, like, oh my god, these guys are, like, so loose. You can just be in it and win. Because back then, Nolma 2 was, like, whatever. And then I started playing more tables. I started playing 4 at the same time, started playing 6. And back then, I actually played, some of you in chat might know, the legend that is pasting. Michael Pasting is a guy who lost approximately, probably at this point, something like 100K at Moment 2.
No, really?
I'm not kidding, by the way. There's like Reddit threads, there's 2+2 threads. He's even posted in some of them. And he still thinks that he's unlucky.
Unlucky? Still running bad.
Yes. Yeah, he still thinks that he's unlucky. And like, at this point, it's maybe like source of counseling needs and stuff like that, because he still thinks that he's unlucky, but he mostly just gets a good hand and just then shoves, and that's his whole strategy. So it's like super losing GG. Yeah, and since Dolmen 2, I started playing like 16 tables at some point. I was playing on Party Poker back like fucking 2006, and they had this tool that will show you like each table, like this vertical tool. It was massive for the time. Each table, each hand that you have, and each flop, and you can click on it. It will bring the table in. Click on that, bring the table in. No sites have that. Party Poker doesn't have that anymore. No sites have that. I don't know why. Pretty cool. Like multi-tabling, but it was great. It was great back then. And I started making about $500 a month from Dolmen 2, which I thought was insane for the time. It was twice the average salary here.
No, yeah.
Now it's the average salary here, but it was insane. So I was like, okay, I can pay rent. I don't have to live in a dorm anymore, and so I moved.
Nice.
And yeah, that's kind of how it started. And like Dolmen 5, Dolmen 10, so on. Like it was pretty insane. But I got caught up in Black Friday, so I had my whole bankroll on FTP. I had like 3K. Like locked up.
So I'm just gonna chip.
Let me check on the chat.
So yeah, you lost your money then, yeah? Black Friday.
3K was my whole bankroll, like everything. And then I was like, okay, what the fuck, man? So like, I had like $100 to my name or some shit, because I had to like I was literally on the point of withdrawing. I withdrew, the money didn't come.
Shit.
And I was actually at the tables when Black Friday happened. The table stopped. Like there was no more dealing hands. I was playing Rush Poker because it was like the first Zoom ever. First splits.
I remember that.
And then it was pretty much that was about it. Like where's my money at, bro? Yeah, so I had to start again for like Dolmen 2, like whatever. It took me like 3 weeks. I asked for a loan from a friend. Gave me $100 to play on 888. And I played Dolmen 10. No, I actually played Dolmen 10. He said, no, don't play Dolmen 2, play Dolmen 10. They'll give me only 10% of your profits, the rest you can keep. And then after a week, I had 500. So I just started going Dolmen 10. I was making like 1.5K a month from Dolmen 10. It was absolutely ridiculous. Back then, it was full ring, not 6-max. So it's like 9-person tables. They were so soft, like ridiculously soft. Like 150 binds a month, bro. Like, and I was putting in like that much. Like overall, like 1 million hands, I had 14 blinds per 100.
So if you compare nowadays and back then, it's like totally different, isn't it?
So like 6-max is a bit more, let's say, rake-inducing, if that makes sense. Because the 100 hands, you play more often, so you generate more rake.
Yeah.
So I think that's what ACR does really well, because with the beast and the 27% rake back and also deposit bonus, you get almost like 100%. I think that's great.
Yeah, ACR is the best regarding that rake back.
Yeah, we're totally not biased here.
No, just the math, isn't it? Like when you got those leaderboards and 27% and
it adds
close
up.
to 100.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. What about streaming? How did you decide to start streaming?
Streaming was really fun, because I didn't start streaming on my channel actually. I started streaming at there was this venture that was Poker VIP. It was like this site. Like randomly in there, you know. And then they posted some graphs of like on their Facebook page. And I was like, they were like, haha, the graphs are so good, wow. Then I posted my 14 blinds per 100 graph. They're like, what the fuck? Will you join our forum? Like, maybe post it there, you know. It's like, okay, I'll take a bit of fame, you know. Here, beat this graph, guys. And they were like, okay, I sound like a dick right now, I get it, but I was like, okay, I'll post it on your forum, like whatever. And they were like, okay, we're looking for people to stream to our channel. You gotta do, I don't know, like something like 8 hours. And I really wanted to get into like content creation, you know? And they paid like, I don't know, like $200 a week for like 8 hours. And I was like, okay, I'm grinding anyways. Might as well stream.
Yeah, like, just extra cash.
and I streamed on their channel, which was called PokerTube back then. So
it was like totally different site, or it was YouTube?
So PokerTube, no, I was playing on, I think they imposed some other MPN site, like whatever. But I was mostly like grinding 888, and also no, it was Twitch TV/PokerTube. That was the channel.
Yeah, so it was on Twitch.
Yeah, it was on Twitch. I started then, and then at some point it got kind of rough between me and them for like other reasons, because they wanted some articles written. They wanted no, but they paid me extra. So I was like, okay, guys, I can do this. Pay me extra. I can do this. They wanted feedback on hands on their forums, because they wanted like more traffic that helped them in Google. You know, they were this affiliate business that operated differently than most. You know. So essentially, what I did was I did all this stuff. They were paying me about 1K a month now, like, separately from like the streaming thing, which was very nice. But there was a lot of work to do. But somebody got a little bit feisty that I would be taking their position because I was taking some of their attributions away from them, and they kind of did some inside
mingling
and shit. And they kind of, you know, like that work colleague that wants you gone.
Yeah.
And he succeeded, and I was gone. And thankfully so, because that made me stream. So the PokerTube guys who were watching me on PokerTube, they came with me to my channel, because you can't just take away. This actually happened. I don't know if you know All Gas No Brakes. There's this YouTube channel who had like 2 million subs.
No, I don't watch too much myself.
There's this guy Andrew.
Okay.
That is a sort of reporter, but people say he's like the last reporter alive. You know, it's like, because he doesn't do like his own flavor to the story. Like the news present you the story in some subjective way that you should understand it. That no, he just lets people. You know, he goes to these crazy like Talladega, which is like the second biggest like NASCAR race and shit. You know, there's people shouting like "Show me your butthole" and shit like that. Like craziest American. He goes to Antifa. He goes to like Satanist conventions and shit like that, and just let people talk. I think that's amazing. He's dressed in like this gray suit, you know how news anchors used to be, like tie, gray suit, red tie, you know. He just puts mics into people's face, and people just unleash their power levels. For they're like, oh my god, the 9/11 was an inside job, I know it. Shit like that, like nonstop. And All Gas No Brakes was this channel that supplied him with a van and like 40K a year, and like you can do it, you know. But at some point they wanted him to do more work for like the same money. They wanted to do like they wanted to give him extra attributions, no extra money. It was very hard on him. And then he was like, no, we have to negotiate this. And they were like, no, you're doing this, or we're taking away your channel. And they took away his channel completely. All Gas No Brakes is nothing now. And then he lost a 2 million subscriber channel, which is insane. But he made another channel, and now he's at like 1.5, because what the company didn't understand was like,
the key is the main thing.
Yeah, that you can't take away, you know, like Rabel and Johnson, like back in the day on like YouTube, when it was like the biggest thing on YouTube. Some people in chat might know. Rabel and Johnson had this meme show called Equals 3. And it was like the biggest thing on YouTube, like by far, like millions of views per day. Every day, like one clip, 3 memes, or like whatever, millions of views. And then he left the channel to somebody else. I think he sold it or something like that. And people paid like a lot of money, but then they weren't getting like a lot of views, you know, because it's Rabel and Johnson. Like
it's not a thing which you can sell. It's kind of there are some businesses which you can. Yeah, it's you. Oh, STP 1973. What's up, bro?
Yo, Nicola, what's up, dude?
What's up? I'll be there in 2 weeks. I think.
Hello. Oh, you're going to Serbia?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna meet.
Yo, it's Lloyd from Lloyd. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, pretty much. So essentially, I carried on my own channel. I started streaming there. I was streaming like Unibet right off the bat. But then I was super incredibly lucky that very little site contacted me. They said, we're gonna give you this, we can give you like tournament tickets, we can give you like some rake back.
Which site was it? Unibet?
It was GG.
Little sites.
It had 2,000 concurrent.
Yeah, like a few years ago it was little.
Yeah. I was their first streamer.
All right, nice.
And for like 3 years, they
Okay.
grew like this was 2017. 2017 GG was like 2,000 people.
Yeah, it was
And
tiny.
then it went like 100k, 200k. I don't know.
Yeah, those guys did like fucking amazing job. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, but they were working all the time.
Yeah, but they did so many things, you know, like Poker Stars were sleeping and then Gigi said, okay, you're doing nothing, we're gonna do everything.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as like the CPU market happened. It's like Intel was giving every year like processors like 10% increment, you know, selling for like insane prices, giving you the same processor basically, you know. Like Call of Duty releases every year and it's the same game, but people still buy it, you know. And then AMD came and like, yeah, oh yeah, fuck this shit. We're gonna revolutionize everything. And then went like this, and then their stocks went like this. Like everybody started buying the same shit. Absolutely same shit.
And then it's difficult to get back where you were before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Andrei, what's up, boys? Yeah, nothing, just having a podcast.
Yo, what's up, Andrei Koz? How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah,
Andrei Koz is also a streamer he's also from Yash.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's give him a shout out then. How's it called?
Andrei Koz. He's also a poker streamer. He's a 888 Team Pro.
Oh, okay.
He's the chosen 888 Team Pro from Romania. And he also lives in Yash.
Nice. Yash.
Yeah.
Yash.
Yeah.
Okay, finally we know how to call the town where we are. Yash.
Not Lazi.
Not Lassi. We're calling it Lassi for 2 weeks and now we know we are not in Lassi, we are Yash. No game today. We're gonna play a heads-up match again.
We're gonna go hard. I got my laptop with me. We're gonna do like a heads up.
No regular poker session, just a heads-up game for fun. But Scrimitzu. Very serious though, like very important one. But
Maybe not so important.
let's pretend.
It's all good.
Let's pretend. So yeah, you started. Yeah, what we're talking about.
We talked about like how I started streaming. That was it. So it's like GG came, then I had like an outlet, and like there was a small site, you know. There was like people playing, you know. There was like cash game tables. I played like a lot of tournaments, and then I actually was decent enough to win 3 of their series events.
All right.
And also I got really lucky during COVID. So during COVID, of course, poker was easier. But I kind of run a tournament of like 2,000 people. I got second place in like the GG Masters, like 32k.
Nice.
In that morning at about 5 a.m., I took Andrei Koz. We had like a drink. We ate like a shawarma.
Oh, so you know him personally?
Oh yeah,
We're friends. Yeah, nice.
Well, he's also a poker streamer. He's also from this city, so obviously we kick around them.
Common topics and interest. Nice. So how did you get to ACR then?
ACR was kind of funny because right about when you know the previous ACR manager.
Jane. What was his name?
I
I know him because he took me. So.
Snoston Lost. That's his nickname. Yeah, Snoston Lost. He came to me and he was like, "Yo, man, like if you wanna join." And I also expressed to another member of ACR that I would like to join. And then it was pretty much like at the same time, like we parted ways with GG, and then we kind of joined ACR. So it was like very nice because we like jumped ship. You know, I didn't even get to swim in the water. I just like 2 ships approach, and I was like, whoop. So it was very nice. They were very, very welcoming. I had like a great experience with everybody on the team, including like the manager. He was very kind to me, I thought the deal was sweet. And basically like I always kind of played on ACR, at least some tournaments, because ACR has like the absolute soft tournaments. Cash games is like not as soft as like the other sites, I would say, but the rake back kind of makes up for it, because if you put in like a lot of volume, like you in the long run you kind of make more profit. But then essentially pretty much I was already playing a lot of ACR tournaments. Maybe once they'll listen when we say that maybe not make 15-hour tournaments, but that's for another time.
Late rage. No, make late rage 5 hours.
Late rage 5 hours? I actually don't mind. I'll explain to you why. Because if you late reg in the last second, last moment, okay, last 5 minutes, whatever, you will always have ROI that's bigger than people who early reg.
That's what I most of the time do.
1,000,000%. Yeah, and also you can't play 15 hours for a tournament because you go like I can't. Final table, you're like already like massively tired. You know.
Yeah.
So I would generally recommend, guys, max late reg everything.
I told them like many times, if you don't know how to play poker, if you suck at poker, the easiest way is just to late reg as
Yeah, it's 10 blinds.
if it's not a PKO tournament.
Yeah, it's a bit more gamble, but ROI in the long run, especially on ACR, makes sense from a theory perspective. But anyways, yeah, and then I also, while I was with GG, I got into all this stuff about streaming, about like dancing and doing like weird scenes and like experimenting with all these OBS plugins and functions and stuff like that. So I got like pretty good at it. So I think that's what elevates my stream in general to like better quality. So I'm always like striving. Like I'm very picky. I'm very like perfectionist. Like this doesn't work, I need to make it work. You know?
Yeah, but that's what you need to do. You just need to put a lot of effort, and then it pays back.
Yeah, a lot of you guys don't see what we do behind the scenes. You know, you just like start streaming. Yeah. 7 things don't work every day, and you gotta fix them. Is that true? Like this year randomly stops working. What do you do? Like,
you need to find out somehow.
yeah.
All right. So, what kind of games you're playing most? It's cash. You're a cash player more than
I played tournaments. So I started out playing cash. Like I said, like Noma 2, Noma 10. You know, like. But I never had this thing about like climbing up. So, like a lot of people, like they really thought like, okay, I'm gonna climb up stakes. I'm gonna go play like 500. I was very happy winning like 1,500 a month playing Noma 10. I was just crushing the games. It's literally, maybe you don't understand like this, but when you're playing Noma 10, or when you're playing poker with 14 blinds per 100. It's variance-free money. There's no losing sessions almost.
Yeah.
It's literally there. Like if you play like 1,000 hand session, it's very hard to like have like a losing session. You know.
Yeah, Andreikos is asking where are we in Yashi? Not last Yashi.
Andreikos, we're around Palace, somewhere around Palace.
Yeah, somewhere near
Airbnb. I don't know exactly how to tell you to. Yeah. Exactly.
Somewhere next to this beautiful building.
Andrei, if you want, we can. If you want, Andrei, we can actually hang out later on. Maybe like 8 p.m. something like that. If you're free, maybe 9 p.m. something like that. I don't know when we're.
We should finish. I don't know. Heads up is 7
Heads
o'clock.
up, 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's not gonna last that long, I guess. It's just some fun thing that
It was like a 5-minute blind, something like that. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's turbo. Yeah,
So, do you think you're gonna beat all the Stormers? In heads up.
no chance, I guess. I mean, it's poker. You cannot beat everyone, even if you are like the best of the best. I'm far away from that, so.
You don't know yet. Maybe you're gonna beat all of it.
Yeah, I have some experience in heads up because I played the spin and go a lot for like 3 years, so heads up is a big part of it.
But so you have experience in shallow stack stuff.
Yeah,
so you gotta try to win the big stack.
So I'll just tank until it goes down, blinds go up, and then we can play.
What was your biggest spin and go?
10,000.
Did you win it?
Luckily, yeah.
Oh,
luckily, yeah.
What was the buy-in for the 10K?
10 euros, I guess. It was 1000x.
This was on ACR?
No, Winamax.
Oh, Winamax. Yeah, that's
we used to play on Winamax, but then I got banned.
Why? Can I ask?
Yeah, you can. Back then I was like, how was about my poker career? It's like 4 years ago. I played like occasionally, not like full time, and mostly on Sundays. And one day I got deep into a Sunday Storm, legendary, and I finished second, winning 10,000.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
So I decided to go like full time.
Okay.
Found a stable, which was a spin and go stable.
Huh.
Joined them and played spin and goes for like 2-3 years.
Was it like smart spin?
No, it's Lithuania. And in Lithuania, they got like 3 stables of spin and go. It's pretty popular.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, at least 3. There might be 4 even. It doesn't matter. So I joined that stable, played spin and go, but spin and go is like, it's similar to cash because it's like grinding.
Yeah, I know. I played spins. I know. Like
it's all volume game. You know? All poker is volume game because more you play, you level up like variants and stuff. But I got tired, so I decided, to quit that stable. And then I also, like 2 years ago, decided to start streaming because it was such a lonely journey, you're always alone. So I just thought, okay, I'm gonna start streaming just for fun.
Okay.
I didn't even imagine that I could make money out of it. Crazy. And I started streaming. Then, there was another Lithuanian guy who was streaming. Maybe Fat Sushi Poker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was like the first who started streaming poker in Lithuania, and he was a GG streamer as well.
Yeah.
So when I started streaming, I got few viewers, then wrote to GG, and they accepted me. Okay, then I streamed for them like for 2 months. But when you stream for GG, you need to acquire affiliates, get like rake and stuff. I didn't get those, so they removed me. But I texted to ACR, emailed ACR, and they accepted me. So like 1 year ago, I joined ACR Stormers, and it's cool. What were we talking about?
I think I got like this thing, how did you get banned?
Oh yes, fucking total different thing. Oh, so I wasn't in that stable, and we were using hand to note, such a
Yeah, I know.
So in a hand to note, you can put like the pre-flop charts. It's not allowed.
You can pop up pre-flop charts.
Yeah, they made those, and apparently it's not fucking legal. So they just banned entire. No. We had they had one member in the stable,
right?
And they had kind of fights against each other because of
in the stable or
in the stable. He wanted to move out from stable. They said no, you need to pay for the material you got from us and stuff. And he said fuck off. So he started selling that material on Facebook. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, absolutely. So
then they started.
They are the stables, the material, or the material was like some courses made by somebody else.
No, it's stables.
Wow, that's pretty insane.
And they started suing him. Then he sent all information to Winamax, and they just banned everyone. He had some sort of a list of stable members.
That's pretty.
And the funny thing is, because it all happened in Lithuania, that guy being, he wasn't sued for nothing. He didn't need. He's all good to go because of the laws in Lithuania.
Country law.
Because in Lithuania you cannot force anyone to play poker, and by signing
I heard about this at some point.
Yeah, there are like few cases in Lithuania.
I think I heard about this at some point, and they got like scot-free.
Yeah. So there is another story in Lithuania where another stable, the guy won a jackpot, 1 million.
And
it's like, a few days after, he just said, bye-bye, I'm going to Thailand, and that's it. And
you guys should move from
the stable is a risky business in Lithuania.
You should move it from there.
Yeah, we don't have stable, so we don't care. So. But for poker players, it's kind of shady area, but you can still do it. Do we have any comments? So yeah, they just banned like 80% of stable members from Winamax. But the funny thing is, when the stable contacted them that explaining everything, yada yada. So after like 1 month, they unbanned half of them.
Okay.
And the rest of us we just stayed banned.
Okay.
That's weird. That's the way poker rooms do stuff. Like poker stars, if you get banned, they're not explaining you anything. It's just it got banned, and they're gonna never tell you a reason why you got banned.
Oh,
if you know the reason.
Twitch.
I don't know about Twitch. Haven't.
I mean, nobody still even knows why the doc is still banned.
Who's the
Dr. Disrespect.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like
anyone
the
else that's-
hugest streamer on Twitch at some point. And he got banned. After signing like a $3 million deal with Twitch or something like that, and then they banned him. It's fucking ridiculous. It was pretty weird. But yeah, it was pretty crazy time. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm sorry that you got banned off Winamax because it's a pretty good site.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's soft. It's nice, but it's more like for spin and goes. Spin and goes are a big thing there.
How are the spins on like ACR?
ACR, it would be extremely good, but it's because of field, not that many people playing there. I mean, during the night maybe it's okay, but during the day it's like very quiet.
Slow.
Yeah, because it's, you know, mostly Americans, and during the day it's nighttime in America.
Another streamer told me that they're pretty soft. Acid, 4CID, Forcid, it's his nickname on Twitch. He told me they're pretty soft. Like he played like jackpot, like 5s, 10s, and he told me like they're actually pretty decent.
It depends when you play. Like as I said, if you play during the day, like our day,
Yeah.
you're gonna mostly play like against Russians and like other reggish guys.
Other stables.
Yeah.
There was this fucking oh yeah, I had like €26 left on Unibet a few days ago, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna fire like a $15 spin or like whatever, you know. I fired, lost that one, fired like a $10 spin, and then I won, and so on. It was like back and forth. I said like either I'm gonna destroy the 20 or like win some. Like the idea was to fire a $100 spin, and then if I win that, then withdraw the money, like whatever. I just wanted to designate money. And I got to fire a $50 one, 50 or whatever. It's the same shit nowadays, anyways. And I got a 500 and I won it. Let's go!
Nice.
Fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you did a little type. You will recognize the skills expert players quickly. Yeah, you will recognize good players anywhere. MTT, cash, no matter what. You can see like a pre-flop hand he opens, and you know you kind of know who he is, and if you know yourself, what you should do.
Yeah, this is a few days ago.
Congratulations! Oh, yeah. That's it. Unibet.
Yeah, Unibet, easy money. Yeah, it's obviously it's a few spins, so it's insane luck. But what can you do, you know?
Yeah, spins is all volume game. You just rake back and stuff.
So that you were talking about that guy who was like with like 1 million. Did the stable pay you in EV or winnings?
It depends on stables. Some stables do these EV deals. Some don't do. But when you get a jackpot, then it's like cash. I mean, whatever you want, whatever the cut is. Yeah, whatever.
That's okay.
I think 3 biggest multipliers are, in.
Okay, because there are stables who like pay EV, and I didn't realize that the jackpots, they were like actually split. Because if you get like $1 million and then you get paid the EV for that.
No. It's like top 3 multipliers are not played by EV deals. It's you get your cuts.
It's nice to get paid in EV though.
It depends. It depends how strong your mindset is. If you got a good mindset, there is no difference. I mean.
Okay, but you can run like under EV for like infinity.
I mean, I played like 50,000 jackpots probably, and there are periods when you run under EV, but then there are periods when you overrun, and it all levels up eventually.
I ran lifetime under EV for like 1 million hands. So
yeah, well,
like the difference was like this on the graph, like pretty big.
But still, yeah. I don't know, but it's still, in the long term, it's the same shit, isn't it? Like, in short term, it really helps, especially if you don't like on the downswinging and stuff.
Yeah, like running like pure shit. Yeah.
This is a big thing, and the bad thing is when you play MTTs, it's kind of impossible to have those deals.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. But like in spins, like if I'm winning like, I don't know, like 50 chips per game or like 90 chips per game, I literally get paid for like 90 chips per game. That's fucking awesome. Like I take that deal, I think. And also I think it's advantageous because you get like the jackpot thing, I think it's a bit more advantageous to just get picked like share.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. There are not too many disadvantages of EV deals. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. No matter what other guys say that it's bad and whatever, I don't know. They just don't understand the thing how it works.
Yeah, 10K spin also sounds really
If you love variance, it's bad. You know, if you love like excitement,
Yeah.
EV deals kind of removes that excitement. You know, because
yeah, but
whatever.
Yeah, but still if you share the jackpot, then okay.
Yeah, but probably you're never gonna get it in your life. I
Fucking dude, I'm gonna
odds are like 2 to 1 million, so you know.
I think it was 1 to. No, I forget.
It's 1 to 250,000.
One in 250K.
I think so.
Okay, play 250K spins, and then not get it. Like, it's bound to be
It's
the
like
next pro.
in spins. There are guys. There was one guy in our stable who got 2 jackpots in 50,000 games. There are guys who played 100,000 games and nothing. There was one guy on Winamax. He played $10 spins, and he got a jackpot. He won it, 100,000 euros.
Okay.
And he decided to go and play $100 spins.
No.
And he got 1,000x jackpots.
No.
100,000 again in the same day.
Wow.
The day. Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. It's random.
Never again.
It's random.
That guy's gonna get hit by a bus or something at some point.
I gotta run. Will this podcast be on YouTube later? Yeah, I can post it on YouTube, of course.
Nice to see you, look at how's it going? I realized I also haven't posted on this one.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just read anyone. Baba Yaga, hello. What's up, Baba Yaga? How's it going? Good to go. See you guys. Then Greco's probably he's gone. We will try to put there. We will put there. Not try. We will put there. Thanks, guys. Good work. What motivated you to become streamer? Are you asking Scrimitzu or me? If you're asking me, becoming a streamer was kind of a way not to be alone all the time. You play poker. Most of the time you are alone in front of your monitor, and streaming kind of brings you that social thing. You can talk to somebody, and even when chat is not like active, but still you talk to them and kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's mostly like also like you're commentating on hands and you're making like a process with yourself.
Yeah, it helps your thought process.
Yeah. So it's like you're talking, and also for me, it's kind of a tilt gate. Like,
yeah, you're tilting less.
Yeah, absolutely, like 100%, because you have chat there to keep you accountable.
Yeah, accountability. That's what I was looking for. The word accountability, and like punting as well. You want? If I was alone, I would fucking punt there. But if I punt and somebody sees it, they're gonna.
No, you can't do it. You can't like people are watching, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna click the pull button.
It's like that everywhere, wherever you are. If somebody is watching, you will act a bit differently than you are at your own.
You're more behaved.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I can't really. So if you're alone, I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm try to play every hand. Steal is blind, like limp, 7 deuce suited on the button. But no, like when you're on the stream, like, and also especially because, like, I have courses, right?
Yeah.
I have
I wanted
not on a mental game.
I wanted to ask you about the coaching, as I know you're a coach, and do you coaching people?
Yeah.
Poker. But is there cash or a tournament?
I coached both. When I was playing tournaments, mostly I coached tournaments. When I was playing cash before, I coached cash. But essentially now it's like I'm not coaching a lot of people. I've mostly gone the let's make the course because it takes less time. At some point I had a period of time where I was doing 8 hours of coaching per day.
Alright.
And it was like not good for me. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And imagine during coaching, you talk like even more than when you're streaming.
Yeah.
When you're streaming, you like take a break and like whatever, and then you go 1 hour coaching, 2 hour coaching, 3. Some guy is late, and then you have to announce all the other guys that are like after, like I'm gonna be 30 minutes late, and then some guy wants like more questions after the hour, then it takes from your break and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard, but eventually, and I have students who play like 200 Zoom, 500 Zoom now. They're like really, really good. They were like very, very apt in like learning what I was trying to transgress to them. I have students who won the Sunday Storm. I have so like, but it's also in like tournaments. It's also a factor of having like a lot of people coach, because I coached over 500 people. I have over 2,000 coaching hours recorded, actually. Probably like a lot more in a sense of actually coaching, because at some point I stopped recording them because it's like too many. But the way I actually got more students, that was really cool, because I had a few coaching hours and I ran them on my Twitch channel as like VODs. And then I got more students, and then I recorded those sessions and I ran those on my Twitch channel as VODs also. So I make a playlist and get more students and put more videos in the playlist, and I get more students because they watch. And also coaching is a very like personal aspect, because you have like database analysis and stuff like that, then you can't really coach generally. Like everybody has their own leagues, right? So yeah.
Up to a certain level, you know, there are like basics.
This was before like the GTO era. So this was also like pre 2017. Like I did like a lot of coaching after like.
But still, like if you learn very basics, you can still be profitable player. Probably, of course, up to a certain level, like up to a certain, you know, buy-ins and stuff.
Yeah, but I also had.
I don't think that it's already like that difficult. I mean, if you like study for half a year, you can easily.
Yeah, but those basics weren't there. There were no charts.
Oh yeah, like 10 years ago there was no basic, but everyone played like the way they did.
5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. It was like before the streaming guard. For me, that was like the coaching guard, right? Yeah, pretty much. Especially for like the micro players where everybody's like all over the place, going crazy. You know, like there's very, very different types of people at your table. You need to know like how to adjust a little bit. And there's no GTO ranges involved. You kind of have to explain like certain things. I coached people who played 10% defense like before they met me. You know, I coached people who played 35% defense before they met me. Yeah, there's a lot of like working to do to get them to like maybe fold some hands, maybe open some hands. Or I had people who couldn't understand why I would open like any two cards versus like a big blind that folded like.
Yeah, there is like I think it's like. If you take a totally new guy and coach him to play poker, it's even a little bit better than you take a guy who already played and he has his own mind.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
You need to change his way of thinking.
Yeah, like and there's people who are like heavily rooted into that, and that's like really like hard to like mix. The craziest student that I had in a good way. Okay, so I coached like chess grandmasters. I coached firemen, like UK firemen, fitness trainers, Dutch special service, Dutch secret service. I coached like I met a lot of people.
So basically, all kind of people who love poker.
But there was this guy who played 22 million on start on Steam. Yeah. I think he's the biggest. I think he also told me he's the biggest volume player online. It's like almost ever. And he showed me the database. So there's proof there. He showed me, look, these are 22 million hands, bro. It's on him. His nickname is Lucima 10. So some of you might have played him.
Probably if you play catch.
Yeah, fuck man. And he was mostly break even.
Jeez.
But free rake back. So he's winning like a blind. Like that. But he said that he told me that so he had the rake back Stars, but Stars stopped playing at some point, and Stars emailed him and gave him like a special rake back deal so he would keep playing.
Yeah, I remember when I used to play Spin and Go, sometimes you check Shark Scope and you see like fucking, I don't know, 50,000 games and like minus 50,000. You think, what the fuck, why is he still playing? Or like 100,000 games and zero profit. So it's kind of...
Break back, yeah.
Do you love this game that much? You just play it for fun, and but different people might like different things.
Yeah, but I know for sure that Stars gave people who were like kind of break-even-ish or slightly losing. They gave them some private high volume. they gave them some private rakeback.
Yeah, their rakeback system was kind of, it was dodgy, wasn't it? It's like nobody knew how much you get.
Yeah, but it's like
I think now it's the same, isn't it?
No, actually now it's like I think it's very standard. Most people.
But now you get that challenge, and it might be like 40% or 10%. Whatever.
Yeah, it's either 40 or 10.
It depends on your deposits, withdrawals, and stuff.
Fuck no, I don't know.
It's just,
I don't know, but it's either 40 or 10%. Yeah.
It's the same on GG, isn't it? It's like you're not getting like fixed rakeback. Like on ACR,
so on GG,
like that fish buffet.
Yes, fish buffet.
It depends on like some
depends
sort
on
of
what you play, because some games there's like PVI, right? So that PVI multiplier.
Hey, Okambly, what's up, fellow ACR?
Hey, what's up, man? Stormer, bro. Okanda.
Okambly.
So essentially, when GG is like PVI, but I know that, for example, at like regular tables you get less than 1, but also on Russian cash it's like 1. So on Russian cash, if you play like Zoom, it's stable 1. So it's as much as fish buffet should be. But on like the regular tables or like some other, and on MTTs also, it's like the same as 1. But on like regular cash games, I think it's less or more. Depends on again, the deposits, withdrawals, stuff like that. Very complicated algorithm. Before, I'll tell you a secret for like GG. You can boost your PVI a lot by spamming emotes.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that it's kind of, it depends on your behavior on table.
Yeah,
behavior
I know
on table.
this from Iron Egyptian, because he was doing it a lot on stream, and then he like told me like your PVI gets boosted from interactions at the table, and that's why he was literally just spamming emotes every time he could. You can get like your PVI to like 3 or some ridiculous shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, I love those emotes. They are pretty fun.
But then it got out, and then everybody started doing it, and obviously GG realized.
What is that? You're lucky they are giving you a promo
you
code
can-
for 10 euros. Oh jeez. I think. Oh, gone.
Nice. Reported.
You're working. You're doing a great job. There are some questions. I put the YouTube video and video on the YouTube and asked people to ask questions to you. So I think it's time to check it out, and I will give tickets for those questions.
I like.
Okay, let's go and check your. Yeah, guys, you can still put questions in the chat if you're interested. And now you know that Scrimitzu is a very good player. He's a coach. So if you got any poker related or whatever.
Yeah, I think this will perform better on YouTube, to be honest, because YouTube is like more a platform for like podcast.
Yeah. Stream
I'll
probably.
bring my gang.
Stream is probably not the best platform to do.
This is also usually not my time of streaming. So that's the people who watch me usually are asleep now.
What time do you stream usually? Like
5 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, wake up like really early and then start streaming, because that's when it's like right now. Traffic only, it's like I play like 25, normally 25, but like a lot of tables, like 20 tables.
Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, you play on ACR.
Yes.
So yeah, it makes sense. Now I understand.
Traffic right now is kind of dead, so I have to wake up like early and do the stream. You know, because if I play now, I'll play with like a lot of Russians.
So most of your viewers are from USA as well, or?
Yeah.
All right.
I have some from here, but they wake up at like 10 a.m. or something, catch like the second part of my stream or something.
Have you always streamed in English or Romanian now?
Yeah. I've never streamed in Romanian. I did coaching in Romanian. Like a video.
Are there many other Romanian streamers? So there's
Romanian streamers, but not poker.
Okay. I know one viewer is trying to stream from my stream. He's Romanian, but he just got few viewers. And
you might know there's Romanian streamers that are not actually now they're not from Romania, but you know the Botes Live, Botes Live, chess girls, Alexandra and Andrea Botes.
I don't know.
They're like the biggest chess streamers.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're Romanian. I don't know what else. Daniel Negreanu is the like origin Romanian.
Yeah.
I don't know Like there's Fire, who's like a Romanian streamer. Okay, there's like a lot of guys streaming like Romanian.
I think it's pretty difficult to stay in this thing because you start, you're not getting that success, and then it's easy to give up on that because the beginning is pretty difficult.
It is for streaming.
Yeah,
it is. But
like to get this, how you say?
I think some people
momentum.
Yeah. I think some people are like naturally gifted if they're like for streaming. But then some other people are like they have to go to like other platforms, they have to make content there and then bring the people from the other platforms to like Twitch.
Mm.
So like a lot of people started like a YouTube, that they started doing Twitch, and a lot of people from like YouTube migrated over to their Twitch channel. And that's how you get like an audience, like a lot of people.
Yeah. When you got like audience and you from somewhere. There's a question. Poker and music seems to go together. I wonder if you both listen to the same music when you stream and play as when you play without.
That's actually a good question. You answer that first.
Let me just read it once again. I wonder if you both listen to the same music when you stream and play as when you play without streaming.
Yeah, so like, do you listen to the same music on and off stream?
I'm not that picky on music. I just turn on whatever and.
Okay. What do you like to listen to though? What genre? Like
something like house music.
Okay. Do you have like a favorite artist? Do you have like
No, now I have a playlist and I just play the same playlist.
Okay.
As I said, I'm not picky on music. It's like whatever.
Is it like DMCA free music or is it like normal regular on like Spotify?
Normal. I'm listening on SoundCloud.
All right, SoundCloud. That's
I got a Lithuanian DJ. He got
yeah, that's definitely DMCA free. Like, it's from Lithuania, like whatever. It's like whatever, especially on like SoundCloud with like mixes and stuff like that. It's a problem more like with like US artists that are like very big.
I'm still getting those warnings to my email that it's copyrighted.
Okay.
Sometimes, maybe they just use
for like YouTube.
For Twitch.
For Twitch?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got that. Yeah, I think I have them like turned off. Like fuck this shit now. I don't care. What I listen.
Oh, maybe you're not receiving notifications from Twitch.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It doesn't matter anyways. I'll tell you why, because I'm using Twitch Pods track, which means that you're streaming with music, but on the pod, on the actual recording that it's on Twitch, there's no music.
Okay.
There's only like my voice and everything,
right.
but Spotify is like cut out. There's a thing in like OBS.
Alright.
So I listen to on stream. Generally I have like a few playlists. One of them is my like songs. The other playlist is retrowave or synthwave, which is like a genre of music that's made with like a synthesizer, but it sounds like neo-retro sort of thing. And then there's like also like electronic music, house music, but I like to listen to the house music that is like in the 2000s. So it's like Tiesto, Armin van Buuren.
Yeah. I like that as well, yeah.
Brooklyn Bounce, which is a really old one, DJ Alligator. Like all this old stuff that is like back then, because it takes me back then to like a time that was like amazing for me, right? So in general, like I guess like your teens are like amazing.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same. Like listening those sets where they use like music from 20 years ago.
And my favorite band is like The Midnight. They're like these very, very cool guys who also announced on Twitter that they are DMCA free, so they're pretty to listen to. I think they're like also retrowave and like synthwave, like sort of neo-retro sort of music, but also vocals. So they sound actually pretty nice.
Okay, nice. All right, let's read those questions. We got 25 more minutes until our battle.
Oh, okay.
The time is flying, man.
I'll get my laptop. A little bit.
I didn't expect the time it will fly that quickly.
To be honest, I was also late. That's on me, but hey, what's up, Loggy? How's it going? That's also on me. Poker music seems to. Oh, okay, yeah. That was
okay, there is a question from Chatachki. How much has streaming helped you in poker career during protracted lose sessions? In other words, is it profitable business? I don't know, probably asking about poker. Have you started your career with micro limits that are not possible to pass? Did you study the game only by yourself, or did you join poker schools?
Okay, let's do in
one by one. So many questions in one
First
question.
question was,
How much has streaming helped you in your poker career during protracted lose sessions?
absolutely a lot, because again, we talked about earlier about like the accountability factor, that like there are people watching, and the fact that the problem is, like, for me, there's like a problem with, like, they might laugh at me because I'm tilting, or then again, it's like that professional manner that I always have to have, you know, like that. This is one thing that I actually don't like about chess players, when they know they lose and they tilt, like they get up like angry from like the, like, this also happened to like Magnus Carlsen, who's like, I don't know if you know, but he's like the reigning 10-year chess champion. It's like 10 years he's like at the top. Whenever he loses a game, or like he draws, but he was at like a winning position or something like that, he just like sometimes, like a lot of times, just gets really angry and pissed off and just storms off from the table or something like that. You know, like it's like this big thing. Like, I would never actually dream of having that reaction, because so like I'm here presenting also, like, of course I'm here showing that, trying to educate my audience, and I could never ever go to like that direction ever, unless maybe I'm like, it's very understandable, like your heads up, like for example that heads up that I had on GG, I got it in with like ace jack versus ace 4, so like it was like a 13k heads up, and this was for all the chips basically, like almost equal stack, and he got a 4. Like, what can you do? You know, it's fucking like, I didn't even get angry. I was like so grateful that I got to that position, you know, that you can't really be mad.
Yeah, you know, at that moment you kind of get a bit mad, but then you realize that, what the fuck.
Yeah, so stream is a little bit about accountability, but also like I think it takes away a lot of study time. So I think, like, for me, I don't want to stream stuff in general. I don't want to show other players what I'm doing, because I also, a lot of people don't know about this about me because I haven't said it on stream or like published this on social media, but I'm also building sims for like a new tool called Preflop Ninja, and they hired me to build their sims because I had like a sort of apprenticeship with like the people who made DTO, and I learned a lot about like sims and like bio and like simple preflop from them. So now I'm building, Preflop Ninja hired me to build, I build their cash sims, I build their heads up sims, and now we're just solving, waiting for like them to solve for like 8 max sims, right? So this is also a bit of, let's say, time, and like there's some things that I don't want to share publicly about how you build sims, how you, unless you get my course.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense, I think.
Because a lot of people are doing this wrong, and yeah, that's why.
What is it? In other words, is it profitable business? What, streaming?
So there's another question that I saw there. Can you go to like the next question? Yeah, it is a profitable business if you get hired by a poker site, pretty much, of course.
Yeah.
You get paid. It's like a
how can it be unprofitable if you're hired?
Yeah, you're hired. You're not gonna.
There are not too many expenses which could make it unprofitable.
Yeah, I don't know, if power goes up, then maybe unprofitable. I don't know.
Yeah, this winter it depends how things go. You know, these are interesting.
Yeah, depends on gas prices, bro.
Interesting times we're living. So, okay, which poker room is your favorite? I mean, we are ACR Stormer.
We're ACR tournaments, obviously, but even before that, I think ACR tournaments were like the softest. They take a long while, but if you win it, you're like set. It's good, you know. But yeah, favorite room is like ACR and Poker King, Black Chip Poker, True Poker, and Yeah Poker, which are all doubly skins. But because I make accounts on all of them to grind the bonus. I can play all of them from here, so I've
not at the same time.
No, of course, but I've gone through 3 of them. I still have 2.
Nice. Which country do you want to visit the most? This is not poker.
Sorry, there was another question in that series of questions that I actually wanted to answer.
Have you started with the micro limits that are not possible to pass?
So people who say that micro limits are impossible to pass either don't care about the money and start spewing, or don't have like a sufficient strategy bound, because micro limits are extremely beatable. I mean, I played like actually millions that the micros take. I don't know, maybe like 3 million of like cash micros. Maybe like 2 million of cash of MTT low stake. Average buying like $30, but before that I played like a lot of 2, 5, 10, and also like if I play ABI 30, I'm also gonna max late reg a ton of like $10, $20, something like that, and then maybe early reg some of the bigger buy-ins or like some buy-ins that actually like really worth it to like make the variance lower. So I early reg like bigger buy-ins and like more buy-ins like max late.
Makes sense.
You can definitely beat them. I lived off it for like very long time before I started like coaching, and mostly I coached people to beat like 10 or like normally 25, and then some people just got on to like 500 zoom, 200 zoom, like stars and shit like that. They just like crush.
Yeah, just don't do crazy bluffs in the micro limits, you know.
Yeah, and Ray Todd's actually beating Nolan 200 on stars with like 8 blinds per 100, and he started watching my videos. Like he watched my whole YouTube channel. I don't attribute my YouTube channel to him beating Nolan 200, but it was a good start. It was a good start.
There is also, did you study the game only by yourself, or did you join poker schools? Just by yourself. Have you ever been in any
I've
school?
never been in any poker school. I've had, so I've learned the game by playing. So I've mostly just played, and then I had like a group of people that we talked with, and again, like in that group of people, there were people who didn't understand like why you can open like, for example, small blind 100% versus like tight players with big blind nets. I laid it on paper like math, and they wouldn't believe me, so I extracted myself to that group. And then I just learned by playing back then. I set some goals and things. I also watched like some poker strategy videos back then, and then like mostly it's just playing. To be honest, before, like I started learning from solvers, I don't know, maybe 2 years.
Yeah, regarding solvers, you kind of need to still understand something. You need to know the way to learn from solvers, because if you're just clicking those buttons, it's just waste of time.
But one thing that I did do was buy absolutely every course that exists when it came out and go through it, and realize that I don't want to that I don't want to implement some of the changes by then, and then I got it good, and it's okay, and I'm beating the game.
Alright, okay. When and where was the first time you played poker? What do you prefer, better, online or live poker?
So I recently actually went to 2 poker festivals in like I think June and July. I think June was the 888 20-year festival that happened here in Romania.
Oh, really?
And actually it was like one of the first real live events that I played, and I won it.
Oh,
like
nice.
I sunrun the starter.
Nice.
And I got like this trophy and like everything, you know.
Beginner luck.
Very, very, very. And then everything else that I played, I busted. And then I went to play also PokerStars Eureka, before they had like 1.1k main event, and I played like some 220s, 330s, and then I didn't catch. But I really love the experience of playing live tournaments. And also I got to meet some very interesting people. Like PokerStars also invited this Romanian singer that is like 1.1 mil on Instagram. It's ridiculous shit.
All right.
And I got to sit next to her for 3 hours, and then eventually I also busted her. It was very sneaky on my part, because every bluff I made, I showed her. So I was telling her like, because she didn't know like much about poker.
Yeah.
So I was telling her like bravery beats 2 pair and like 3 of a kind. It doesn't matter, man. Like you just gotta have a lot of heart and you win at this game, you know. And then I tried bluffing her, but I rivered like the nuts. Then I shoved, and she just called me with like ace high randomly. like I'm sorry, I have to. It's the chips. I felt really sorry for like busting her. But the stars paid her to be there, so it was like, okay, you get your leave now. It's okay. Like.
So, and what was it? When and where was the first time you played poker?
I played poker.
Do you still remember?
Yeah. I used to play poker with colleagues in classroom for points.
Yeah, standard.
And also in like dorm rooms, I actually bought a poker set because I wanted to learn how to play like poker. So I was going to like another dorm where there were people like interested in playing poker, and I took my set with me. I had like the briefcase. I fucking had to hide it in like a bag, because the dorm rooms here have a sort of a warden, like a guy who's like guarding them. You have to present ID and like whatnot. and be out at 11, and we like bribe him with like cigarettes and shit like that. It's like, come on, man, like we just wanna play, man. And everybody was smoking in the dorm, and like the room was literally like this, like foggy. Like you enter like fog, bro. I was like playing poker. It's like this fucking back alley card room in there. You know, it's like 10 people. It's like not very significant stakes. It's like whatever. Like whoever won, were like buying drinks to like everybody. You know, it's like whatever, friendly. But that's how those were the first games that I played, and that's kind of how I learned. Also.
Okay, cool. So which country do you want to visit the most? Do you like traveling like a lot?
Yes. Best trip that I had was in Dublin, in Ireland. How they call it? Dublin.
He lived in Ireland for 14 years.
Amazing place. Amazing. Literally, when I came off the airplane, I smelled the air, and it's cleaner. It's amazing. And the best place that I've been in Ireland is not Dublin, it's Galway. You've been to Galway? Yeah, the Corey River and everything. I got to meet, this was like a sort of a bucket list for me. I got to have lunch with the guy who made Doom and Quake. It was like these really old games.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know Doom and Quake.
John Romero. I got to have lunch with him, and it was like one of the most amazing hour and a half of my life. Like it was absolutely ridiculous.
Cool.
And I love the city, and I would like to visit. I think Macau. Because I like the vibe there. It's like from everybody who's been there and like I talked to. And US, I've never been to the US, so I gotta go to like Vegas, man.
Yeah.
I want to hit WSOP next year, so we'll see.
Yeah, this is my kind of on my list as well. I've been to Vegas like 12 years ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah. But
sorry, how old are you?
I'm 35.
Oh, so you've been.
I've been there when I.
That's exactly the perfect age to go to Vegas. If you're like 23 years.
No, I think I was 20, but was it maybe 2006? When I was in a uni, so we went there in the USA for like 4 months. There was a thing called work and travel.
Oh, you were like work and travel. You got to work in Vegas.
No, we lived in Cleveland, Ohio, but then we just traveled around the USA. So
okay. My mod is from Columbus, Ohio. So.
Yeah, I remember Columbus. That's the biggest city in.
Yeah, Osulagi. Osulagi is from in your chat. He's like my main mod. He's like from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, cool. Best Reg is asking, can you ask Scrimitzu what funniest poker story he had?
I don't know if I should say it or not.
There are just 57 people who will hear it, so you know.
This guy on YouTube. Hold up, let me think about it. Did I say this one or like the other one? You know.
Use your backup one.
And so like honestly, like I don't know if I have like a lot of funny poker stories, but to be honest, like this is like the stupidest one, that I'm playing poker in that dorm. And there's this guy, it's like in a dormer, right? He's like, you have colleagues that maybe they're not as interested in poker, but they're interested in something else. So we're like all playing poker. And there's these guys who are like having like a shisha, right? And then they're like watching a game, and there's this very violent guy that is smacking the TV around. He's literally just smacking the TV. Like he's a fucking tennis player, and he's like smacking the TV whenever the other team is like going toward the. And eventually, like we're playing poker through a table. These guys are like there, like in the entrance, and a TV just flies above the table and like out the window because the team fucking lost. The guy just threw the TV out the window, and like I remember I'm randomly looking at the cards. I see like a TV flying. Thankfully, it didn't land on like anybody's. They had like this. It landed on the first floor. But holy shit, man!
That is still in its best. Still in its best.
Yeah. That guy could have been. I think that guy would have been very successful as a streamer.
Oh yeah, sure.
Very
a lot of emotion. Yeah, entertaining.
It seems like the biggest extremes are the most captivating, and I think that's why that guy would be like I think the most successful, honestly. But he'd lose money more on like broken gear
Than on poker.
then he'd make streaming, I think. So yeah.
We got 8 more minutes till heads up.
Alright,
Would you like to grab your...
the laptop? I think I can.
Oh. Okay, we'll need to get ready for a heads-up match now. It's not a big table. We need to get together here. We're gonna...
No.
Okay, so we got here.
Hi, Chief.
Gonna fix a few things.
I saw your story, and I was bothered by one of your stories. I'm mostly kidding, but
Which one?
I'll tell you in a second. Give me just a second, because I need to actually see if I have ACR installed on this laptop. It's like an older one. And if I remember my password and everything. Okay, so ACR is installed. I need to give me some internet. I got it here.
By the way, whoever loses heads up will need to do a small task. It's very simple, but...
Okay, can you tell me about it? Like,
let's keep it as a secret now.
I need to know. No, I need to know what I'm getting myself into, bro.
It's very simple, very quick, but might be funny.
Okay. All right. Let me just connect my laptop to like the hotspot.
There is a Wi-Fi. Do you need password or?
Give me one sec. Usually use my hotspot because it's really good.
Hey D-Mac, what's up? What's up, D-Mac?
What's up, D? Big D. Alright, connected.
I just don't know. It says final table streaming available, but I don't know if it's going to be with a delay or not. Would be kind of.
We don't need a delay. What?
No. I mean that final table streaming. Usually, how it is, if they got final table streaming,
Okay.
they start showing it after half an hour because they show cards. I don't know if it will be the same. It would be kind of fun to show with the opening. No, it has to be with a fucking delay. Otherwise, I would see your cards and you would see mine.
But I'm not gonna be on your screen, so don't worry about it. Give me a sec.
So guys, we're getting ready for a heads-up match. Scrimitzu just setting up his laptop. Hey, Grinder Girl, what's up?
What's up, GG? Alright. I just gotta restart this one. Alright, it's downloading good thing. What if I don't know my password? I know a few passwords, and I think I used one of them here, so it should be good though. Good.
Hopefully. You can use his account. Three more minutes.
3 minutes? I think I'm gonna make it. The update's done. Unpacking new things. I haven't used this laptop in like a very long time. But don't worry, you can still my blinds for a little bit.
Nah, I'll wait.
You can sit out and then I can join. Seems to be opening, right? No, it's not you, it's the webcam. Logged in from the device, this is good. If not, I have the ultimate solution I can feature in my phone. We do a little bit of self-ghosting. Alright, approved. We got it.
Ready? We got
I don't know.
2 minutes left.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You know there is like a password for this tournament or something?
Yeah, there is. I'm typing it in the Discord for you.
Thank you.
So, just to make sure that you are the one who registers, not somebody from the chat.
Yeah.
It's
Starting in 2 minutes.
very difficult to guess.
Okay. Private. Let's not show the password yet. Okay.
Very difficult, isn't it?
Alright.
So you're registered. Maybe we
Yes.
can check another
I'm in.
question. Oh, there is a. What's the funniest thing that happened to you while streaming poker? Not playing, but while streaming.
Actually wasn't streaming poker, I was watching some memes and eating at the same time. And at some point, this thing was so funny that it made me spit food into all my gear. Literally, like my mouth was full, and this thing was like absolutely so funny. And I think somebody clipped it at some point. Like food was going out like all my orifices, literally. And yeah, it's very idiotic. And the second thing that happened was I spilled the whole Coca-Cola bottle across like all my table, and it was dripping on the floor, and the table was also lifted, right? So it was like literally just Coke was like pouring from everywhere, and somehow my keyboard still worked because it got like flooded with Coke, and like the PC was still working somehow, and I was like really lucky. Let me think about like other funny things that happen on stream. That's actually pretty mild as I think about it. I think my address got leaked a few times, but thankfully I didn't get like a lot of pizza orders or something like that. All right, so we're down to heads up.
Okay.
150 blinds.
It will be quick.
Do we use charts? You remember like when the ground it was like, oh, we should use charts. Like
I need to open my Excel.
Yeah, I don't even know. Word.exe.
Okay, let's
Do
try.
you have a HUD?
Oh. Okay, let's try.
Okay.
What's happening now?
I promise I'm not watching.
You raised. Right.
Yeah, this is a hand that I think I'm gonna raise fold actually. I think this goes into the raise fold category, not the limp call. And pretty good flop, I think. Do you like this flop?
Nah.
We're in the lead, boys.
I'll just wait for aces. That's my strategy. Just waiting for aces.
So do you have them now? I want a 3-bet.
Oh shit.
I really want a 3-bet. I'm serious. No good. No good. I wanted to 3-bet, now I'll check.
I have no idea how to play heads up 150 big blinds, David. There's no clue.
I'm just gonna check. So like I wanted to 3-bet, but I'm gonna check.
And now you're gonna check raise.
It was a 3-bet bluff. Yeah, absolutely. It was a bluff. Of course.
Let's see if he cheats.
I do. There you go. I'm a man of my word.
Why I didn't believe?
I'm gonna tell the truth through this whole heads up. Look, I'm gonna check now. I'm gonna check raise you twice.
Again?
Yeah. You wanna bet?
I'm gonna check.
Ooh, that's a weird card. I have a lot of. Do you agree that I have a lot of 6x and 7x in my check raising range, and like 3x? You know?
Yeah, you would have continued, huh?
See? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm gonna check, but I'm gonna share it you off. So don't bluff.
Okay. I'm not bluffing.
All right, then I think I win.
I'm not bluffing.
All right, we're gonna call.
Thanks.
10-3.
Why you don't believe me? I said I'm not bluffing.
Yeah, it's a reverse.
Oh, that's
All right, I think
that's getting deep.
this is in the race folding category again. How do you feel about this block? You got some backdoor?
I always.
You gotta release the backdoor?
Everything.
All right.
I got everything. That's why I'm folding.
Had a pair. And a backdoor. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm sun running this heads up for now.
You have a massive 20 big blind lead.
Do you fold? Okay, so you didn't want to open this time. I don't think I'm raising this one. I was asking if you fold like offsuit aces to 3-bets and hands up.
No 150 big blinds deep, bro. I have no clue.
Okay.
This is like, I used to play 25 big blinds deep. This is like 5 times more deep than.
Okay. Yeah, this is good for me.
Probably.
I couldn't feel once. Okay, dude. Maybe twice. Maybe I hit that turn. Ooh!
Wow, overbets. Overbet.
The problem is, I think I'm blocking some of your overbet bluffs. Yeah. Yeah, like 3-5 or something? That'd be insane. If you
Sure,
did
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna fold. This might be like, I had a pair in two. Do you think that's a good fold? If I had a pair? Yeah. Okay, I have the worst hand to fold it. I'm just gonna fold. You can have your.
Was it 7 deuce?
I actually had like 3 deuce off. It's there. It's there. I'm definitely not playing it. That's pretty good. That's really strong. Yeah, 3 deuce again off. No, I'm serious. I got 3 deuce off. Like, so
Cold. Isn't that 150 big blinds? Shouldn't you just play entire range now? I have no idea how to play.
if you want, like we can pause and go and check.
I have no idea how to play that deep. Heads up.
Yeah, I think it's like 90% hand, pretty much. 3 deuce off, definitely not in there. You're being awfully silent. Alright, I'll give you a free card.
Alright, thank you.
Maybe that hits you and I can get some value.
Of
How
course,
we
yes.
feel?
Of course.
3, you want to get some value. Okay. Alright.
I do.
How's about it? You can definitely have like if you check, I think maybe you have like a jack. Trying to like block it. Yeah. Nice.
Because that dude wasn't that good.
He was pretty good, but there's like a lot of ace-x though. That...
I mean, my keeper didn't play there, no? Or I was wrong.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This was the
Very-
right
I missed that crucial aspect.
Just a little bit.
Alright, this is 150 deep. This is tough. I'm gonna keep raising. I like this hand for like raising.
Let's make it more spicy.
Ooh, then so I have to call. I shouldn't call this, but I'm calling because this is my hand, and you obviously don't know it.
And it's fucking deep.
Yeah, but this is my hand. You wouldn't call it 3-bet with it, but this is my hand. Yeah, it's all good. So just so you know, my hand is 4 to a space.
But you have to call.
I have to call it my hand. There we go. The blinds went up. Like we're entering soon your territory, I think.
Still far away.
Yeah. I think we gotta raise the stakes. Let's just raise the blinds. Like you raise 3, and I'll raise 10, and then we're playing like something like 20 deep. You know. About a big bet.
Okay.
I can be like stepping like silent library. Ooh, that's pretty good. Can you fold and show? Anyways, I had like Queen 9 of hearts, so that's
I had pocket. I got pocket. I had 8.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Going to
I had no idea how to play, but I had to fall
going
probably.
to stack off territory there, yeah.
It's just too deep for me.
All right. I don't think you can have.
To be honest, I just wanted to get in and go out.
I don't think you can have the spot. I'm guarding it. I'm serious. I'm gonna tear you off. I think I like my hand.
You think you like your hand?
All right. What you call it?
Big hand.
Big hand?
Hold it to 2.
Really? Holy shit! I had pocket fours with the spade. I was blocking straight. I was blocking flush. So I said, okay, I gotta block. Holy shit! Let's go! I love it when I bluff and get through. That's a interesting card. I don't think it's actually great for you, but I'm not gonna continue on. So. How much do you want the spots?
Thinking.
I think you just win it. I think you win it.
Why didn't bet? Why didn't
I
bet?
had a feeling.
Why didn't bet?
Because I had 9 high, I had a bad hand.
Oh, you had showdown value, yeah. Kind of.
I sometimes sold it, but that wasn't it.
Still too deep. Okay. Okay. Now you should be barreling, yeah?
All right.
When there is ace.
All right. I'll trust that you know what you're doing because you played a lot more heads up than me most likely. So if you say barrel, I'll die. No! Why did you not let me bluff? Why did you not let me bluff? I can't really call. Yeah, it's all you. Yeah, I'm folding it. I would have fired any river anyway.
I didn't have that strong hand. On an edge.
Wow. They actually do have some showdown value, eh?
How do you know?
That's an interesting one.
Very.
I think we keep firing. Nice call. And the
I had a king.
I had the 3 clubs with like a jack. So I had to keep firing. So that hand is like it's there.
Nine, good for them, for both.
You like that? Yeah. It's good for both.
Wow,
I think
wow, ranges.
it's better for me.
Why? But
Because you 3-bet a lot of suited aces, don't you? Half pot, very value heavy, but a nice fold. I had
have it. I had ace high.
a 9. So I got a running 9 basically. but also had like the feature. You got this. Like I like they do saw. I really like this one.
Let's see how much.
I like it so much that I would check back.
Nice.
Tricky. I just got showdown with that. That's very nice. Alright, let's play a pot. Ooh. You got king high? Interesting.
No, I don't know.
That's a really big bet.
Had the
Yeah.
draw. Had the draw.
Yeah, I can't king high that. Interesting. That spelled the raise. Oh, okay.
Queen high.
That was either a raise or
Probably I have to call, but
I'm in such a deficit.
it just one double up and everything changes.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, it depends on which side. Double up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I have a middling hand.
Ace high.
That's gonna be better than the queen hand.
We need to finish it quickly because I'm running good now and it might change.
I don't know. Maybe I can sun run you at like lower stack depth. You know. Depends also on my laptop battery.
How much you got there?
I got 86% is good. I think we're good.
Probably not gonna last that long.
Probably like 3 hours. And before everybody, we have like half the blind and we keep shopping.
Would be the longest heads up online ever. Oh, I'm back. Sometimes it's annoying that
You get, like,
sometimes you
randomly
get
set up.
yeah.
I don't know why.
You just know.
Are you using any multi-tabling tools or something?
Yeah, that the one which
Me.
everyone uses. I think you've been there. Oh no, Eric's video is there. Maybe yours as well.
What are you asking?
No, I mean Eurogen when you open it.
Oh yeah, there too. Yeah.
that's it.
Although I don't use it anymore, I use intuitive tables. But yeah, they're kind enough to keep me there. Nice river.
Yeah, all I need is just to put tables, in the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know what.
I'm not using those like odds and those things.
There should be like this. Oh yeah, no. They have like randomizer though. But I think the ACR and the whatever odd odds and that they have, I think that's like very useless. But it exists for some reason because they're programmers, not poker players. Does that make sense? So it's
Yeah,
like, nah.
like RNG. Nobody's using RNG. If somebody's using it, it's just impossible to do whatever GTO advises you to do, like raise this to 50% of the time. What the fuck, man? It's just close to impossible.
Yeah. I agree and disagree. Pre-flop, I think it's very useful. Because sometimes you actually do need to like randomize stuff.
Yeah, but if you play like very high, okay, let's bet.
Okay, let's raise. Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
It's getting interesting.
All right. I think I want to invest in this stock. There's a lot of draws there. The 10 still good. The 10 is definitely still good. Alright, let's see it.
I'm not beating Jack 8, but I'm I'm not bluffing 2 pairs.
Alright.
Oh! I'm beating those 2 pairs, but I think if I bet you just fold, isn't it? Like, no point turning my 2 pairs into a bluff.
Yeah. Depends.
Would you fold Jack 9? Maybe if I jam.
Jack 9, I don't think so. Actually, I don't think so.
I'm still running good.
Yeah. But
Oh, what I did? I wanted to bet.
still went away. Good thing that it didn't bet. I had a high. I don't have my buttons configured here. Okay. I don't know 3, it's just 3x, not 3.5.
I still need to call here.
Gotta put in a little bit of C bet on like king high, it's like
Yeah, of course.
range.
Little profitable, very. Okay, holding, got nothing. Now we can start jamming shit. Now it's, you know, a bit more comfortable.
Yikes. I have very marginal hand for the spot. And I think if I had like ace 10 off, I'd call you. But I don't think I can call this. Listen. Yeah, like low pocket or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I if I had ace 10 off, I'd call. Definitely call it.
Would have been a con.
Sorry?
I had ace.
Nice.
I don't know if I had jam, probably maybe 3 bet, but no, I think it's jam. Might be too deep. No, it's still jam, but whatever. Okay, what is it? Boom, 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 boom. You got nothing. Okay.
Always have something.
Oh, you got ace. Yeah, yeah.
I value a better jack there. There's also that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's barrel.
You win.
Oh, let me back. On a barrel.
I've been getting like such thin hands and stuff. I can't believe it. You can have it, but then you have to have the legacy of you have to have like the legacy of beating all the stormers.
No chance.
I could actually like also leave that flop. Nice.
I mean, do I
got
that king there?
I got some showdown. Ooh. Well, you don't have basically.
No. Probably not. But I king 9 there.
How about them?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. It's
No trap.
That's easy. No trap. No.
That's such a U board.
The funky thing is talking about the groove. I'll give you a little bit of a groove, and we just want to do this little bit of the funky thing. I just want to stress.
I gotta call, man. Good. Nice time. At 5-6.
I was thinking overbetting
I
and he
can't-
says overbet. What the-
I can't fold that. I was trying to earn more money from your bluff.
No, I'm folding.
I like queen 10 with the 10 die. Very good draw. Very good draw. Still folding them. Yeah.
That pocket freeze.
Do you have like a big pair this heads up? I had 10 at some point.
I had a 8.
I'm thinking like a lot of
Twice.
bottom 20%.
An ace. Or 8 twice.
8 work. That's shock too. That's pretty good for the card. Bro, I'm on the ropes here. Like I need something. RNG poker gods like help.
Seems a bit rigged, you know. Oh, he don't have too many aces, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't obviously, but still,
You can still have something.
I like yeah. Bruh, like complete, like I'm gone. Get what I mean? Like it's
You can never give up, you know, in poker you can never give up, you know. 2 double ups and... What is the lowest stack you had and then you shipped the tournament?
Think? No, I would say maybe like 0.5.
Oh, dude, I got nuts. I got nuts
You gotta go. Let's go.
and drawing to super nuts.
Holy shit!
No, you're not trying!
Nice.
Straight flush!
GG, bro.
Yeah, he just ran so...
I can't beat a straight flush, bro. Second is
straight.
good for me.
You know what happened last week? I was playing on ACR and on GG. And first on ACR I got pocket 7s.
Okay.
And I flopped quads. Very next hand, I had 7s on GG. And I say, come on, give me quads. I flopped quads. Can you imagine what are odds? You got 7s, 2 hands in a row, you get quads on a flop.
Probably the same odds, maybe slightly worse than that guy having check, but twice a day.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the little task is you need, we're gonna put some cinnamon on a spoon and you need to...
Oh!
Have you ever tried it?
So cinnamon challenge, I know about it, but yeah, okay.
I hope you're not allergic to cinnamon.
Bit, but don't put like a lot of it.
No, a lot is bad. It's just a little bit. We used to do this on my stream like 1 year ago, and
Have some water here, yeah.
yeah, of course you will need it.
Okay, thank you.
Wait. So, Scrimitzu is enjoying cinnamon challenge now.
It's already opened my my nose a little bit. Wait, if I need to go to the sink, do I have to swallow it? By the way, can I just like whatever, just go and like spit it afterwards?
It's up to you. Probably just spit it out.
No.
Most of the time you just spit it out.
I haven't actually tried this.
You haven't tried.
No.
We tried it.
Can I have a napkin, please? Or just give me the cup holder.
You'll bring a hole maybe.
Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. I never tried this, so we'll try now. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're handling it very well. I'll show you later on his video.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
How does it feel? Dry?
Horrible.
Horrible. It feels horrible. I know. Take water.
Yeah, thank you.
I will show you how our friend handled it.
It's like a loop machine.
Ooh. It's still hitting. Yeah, it still feels dry. Wow.
It's like eating sand in a desert.
Oh my god, it still feels dry. Holy shit. Okay. The thing, Oh, big water. Ooh. I actually had a little bit of it. I swallowed a little bit of it. My neck feels like, oh my god. I don't know. How did you give it for me for then? Like, what the fuck? But honestly, it wasn't like as bad as I imagined. But you didn't give me like a spoon or something like that. I felt like somebody hit like a spoon. Oh, spoon.
Możesz generować, now it's your turn. I will show you how we did it.
My nose got unclogged. Thank you. Let's see.
Alright, we can. I need to find that clip. I don't know where it is. Oh, probably here.
Oh my god.
When we did it, we swallowed it, and then it was.
I can't swallow it because I have some acid issues, but yeah, I benefited from the impact.
Benefit.
Yeah, I told you my nose is unclogged.
Please, where is it?
Ready? Good.
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, go on. He can't show this one, chat.
I cannot find it.
How is it not on YouTube yet?
Oh, it is. Probably it is. Yeah. Thanks for advising me. I wasn't using my YouTube too much. We'll try to do it more now. Okay.
It's still a little bit in there.
How do I done up? I'm so. I don't know. I'm not finding it. But...
Yeah, it's alright, man.
So yeah, guys, that was the podcast with Scrimitzu, and heads up, I got lucky and won it. It was running really good, and for some reason Poker Gods didn't give a good cards for Scrimitzu. So good for me. Avoided cinnamon, but probably not gonna avoid it later. Where is that? Where is that? So yeah, they cannot see you, so can you wave them, say goodbye? And we're gonna go out and visit that beautiful palace and maybe have some fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow probably for a poker stream. So yeah, take care, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, we need to rate somebody.
Oh, you're on no delay. I usually stop the stream and then I have 3 minutes to wait.
Oh, really? I don't know these things. Let's go. Let's rate the Ricks. We got a few viewers.
Perito.
Perito. Let's rate the Ricks. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. We'll be in Bulgaria. We're gonna drive during the day, and then later on we will have a home game. So come to play a home game, especially if you got tickets. If you don't, just too 20 to join. All right, have a good evening. Bye bye.
Oh.
No, why?